Okay. Right. Okay. I was for my man Emma Wakwaba. Within the Acts of the Original, aka the controversial man, aka the beef contractor, aka the Ntokwa Hene Pro Max. Mame Chacha Munina, meeting the Acts of the Original. Upo umpo, Acts of the Original, ne bakope. Ibi ni baby ya. Eh, Upo umpo, Acts of the Original, ne bakope. Ibi ni baby ya. What time you cry, time you kwa. Twum time crowd time kwa. Meeting the Acts of the Original. And then my prepare lesson be a baby will be requested for a Kali Linux. So me tell you, imagine me next level yeah yeah baby she not let's say original one. I mean some should be Blu-ray no. Na Blu-ray no light na ntumi reflect wo mani no so ye kama pa na yɛmfa nneɛma nhyehyɛ so no yɛnkɔ. Meeting the Acts of the Original. What time me cry, what time me ka. And only me AKA. She say no. Me the AKA naka ho. AKA what time me cry, time me kwa. Yɛmfa no ne nka ho. All right. So abusuafo ene de enye ntokwa ntina mbae. Ye ba besua de. Omo ne ye won ntokwa ne ye time a ye de ko. Ene ye time a ye de sua de. Good live. Yeah, good live na me boa. Charlie me boa. Ye time a ye de ko. Ene ye time a ye de sua de. Nti anwummerɛ deɛ yɛbɛsua deɛ I think sɛ meba live previously ɛbɛyi ɛyɛ aberanteɛ bi a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔfɔ so no menya beef a beef no mɛso mu bɛyi n'ano wɔ ne videos bi a ɔyɛyɛ ne ade and ebi mo requested sɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ nnɛ anwummerɛ ɔmo sua something about Kali Linux minim obi a wawie NIT minim obi a wawie ɛyɛ IPMC ba besi nnɛ even Kali Linux ko ni mo pretty na mami musa sɛ onim Kali Linux operate no how can it be possible say okay beba before I do this mama mention my DB me software nini software na guy ne say me kofa no internet no so no software nini any baby am patch me amedia right obetimi akọ search Afriland monitoring system any baby me amedia mama nkyerɛkyerɛ mu how I miss build a system way ti wokɔ ne live no so na o kyerɛkyerɛ mu a na waka kyerɛ ne sɛ Charlie ɛnyɛ nokorɛ why wokɔ na o kyerɛkyerɛ mu a na waka kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ nokorɛ mame nkyerɛkyerɛ system ne ni so kakra wode wopɛ sɛ woakra wo build before wo self lab a wobɛtumi a build before ɛyɛ wo self lab so this is my project ɛnyɛ obi source code obi source code a yɛmma wo kwan ma wontumi mfa nto GitHub any me a me source code me a na me build it and my main trauma the way Android payload no my main what the Android payload does so Android payload no and then they create a Android APK no it my main show a kwan me fast so me build it na ja ukɔ ne live no so na ɔka sɛ mekɔfaa no wɔ obi repository mu a na wase ne who ama me why to make sure baby a menya a ɛyɛ me script ne free this is my script ɛyɛ me a me dia ɛnyɛ obi a dia wei ɛyɛ nea ɛma user no select app icon so ɔba ase ha no ma me de ɛyi script ne gu ha me de Android script ne gu ha so enti obi a ɔkɔfa no wɔ internet ne so no esi ne no senya APK ne payload omo mo abonte na omo build this kind of system for crime purposes no they will never do it this way nti no way no me na me di payload ni shame ti wo hwɛ from a hair ben nyinaa no ɛyɛ Android application na e generate no any the version nie Android application na generating no the version ye me version control me actually when I created the project me actually day pot ya creative project no enti we na a generate Android APK no we mo permissions are so phone no e connected to a and I say if your phone is connected right now so phone here I think my phone is connected. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I think my phone is visible. My mayor say be detected. Oh no, I think I have to. Hold on, give me a sec. Hold on, I'm in here. Any me ana me de toss any diva agent. Any me ana me de toss. You see, me ana me de toss. Enti mame ncha madie bi. We crowd me div me am computer we na a connect. Ti me ana o kasa nye adwuma na den na obi die me de be ni. Me am computer na ma connect. Enye obi bibia. Me am computer. Me ko file manager. Me am computer ni mo ni o ma na yaba. Me ana me code ma de 24/7. Ene na show mo ye omo ya. Yeah, me media, media. Unya the internet in the baby. I soft original me and me. Where screen capture, wait me have any panel on the screen, what is going on there. The payload no Canada, a year juma. And your toy, in your kind of them in a and your toy. Ain't it? Quite when I'm a fast one, I build me Android payload. The same thing I'm a build a year. So Android payload, no, these are permissions are app no, a require. What I say, these are the permissions our app that we require. Says our permissions when you to me grant our phone so you'll be able to have access to all those permissions. Which mean you access to some money, like reading messages. These are the same way forensics experts. So forensics experts a use either recover a year or more. So almost say a ubi repository, right? Almost say a ubi repository. Okay. Enti say you ubi repository my mention and you may make code at the forensics abesha. Me the forensics beba besha. Say computer and where delete bibi or so me connect it to nko ade me to me recover. Say phone where delete bibi or so me connect it to me to me recover. These are the things I'm actually talking about right now. Enti ebusian for mame nkyerɛ mo baabi a Android Windows payload saa ex na onyaayɛ no mebakyɛw software wei ɛna ɔde ɛdi compile no software wei na ɔde di compile wei saa software wei ɛna ɔde di compile 64 ebi o use 32 by me version the one yɛ 64 dbg wei na ɔde di compile so simple o drag na o drop ex ni de tuma ebe di compile ni nyina na wahu payload na ɛwɔ akyire no wei ɛna ɔde yɛ reverse na ɔde dwa n'anim saa no but ɔnyɛ bibi special bia o pɛ wo yɛ bia kɔ website so ko Google search for software a yɛde yɛ reverse engineering ɛnyɛ bibi special bia o search na o download a just call file and I say mia open way so umia so ebebusa say file na o pɛ your friend say we decompiling away wokɔ desktop a wobɛhu sɛ file no wɔ hɔ wo select file no a wobɛtumi decompile ɛno na decompile enti nea mohu na ne video ni mu no ɛno ara na me nso mayɛ no hai ɛnyɛ bibi special bia ɔnyɛ hwee on reverse engineer bibia software no de ex ni tom ɛna ex no reveal the man no ɛnyɛ bibi special bia ɔboa mokɔ ne live ne so ɛma ne ndada on hack ɔnyɛ bibia onye bibi special bia ye obwa atronko. All right. Now, my main show senia your friend is saying Windows payload nisifati. Na my show nyoma me de eshema I was able to successfully connect to the device no. My main show. Yes, you de Jimmy need a job life more. We don't have time for them. So this is it. The way na me de create payload. No say payload no. Who create here was also selected icon. I was also selected some other permissions. Before you create a payload, no way SAR function way is responsible for letting you choose an icon. And Soba Ahanma function way is responsible for generating the payload. What I say, like generating the payload. A replace or IP address, a replace or port, a replace or heartbeat, and I'll persist. And so ɔba hanom a hanom na publish payload no. Enti ɛno nso no script ni. Script no. Bɛ obi ani hɔnom a ɔyɛ hacker ɔyɛ production grade akɔtɔn ɛwɔ black market so a ɔde binder ɛbɛhyɛ backend code mu say. Omo nyɛ ne saa. But me, it was meant for education and it was meant for the people I love whom they want to experience the real world practicals. And then you know how I say .net in the .net sa app no software na me de man no so we decompile no. And then obi oye developer bia be hu say nego hai. Me anam choy. Enye obi ana choy. Any inti permission to me get device information, a listed directories, a BA shell, a listed drives, a BA downloads, a BA uploads, a mount kwamo to me upload BB to nipan computer so it to me listing nipan screens or war. Inti sa code ni any inti me team no me Afriland team cybersecurity team na Martino. Yeah, this kind of real thing, no. Almost will access to this repository. Yeah. Almost almost a set of developers almost will access to this repository. So they test it and then they find it to be a year. Ubon said na Oma contact me. Normal let me say, Charlie, this thing is not working. Fix it for us. Then I'll fix it. This thing is not working. Fix it for us. Then I fix it. The more corner live no so no can say you'll be source code that and no correct or boy. Now you so a ye ya. Won't to me yet. Your full say bibi need ye. Untumi nye bibia just okofa bibi free bro ni ho ansa na watumi aye ti mokoto so okeka sa ne oma na mon forget no why me na me build enye bro ni bia dia before there sa na etie it is all come main window na eni me na me build me promise mobile ochena on say Linux distros me de Linux aka ho wa ha me na me de ka ho na Android nka ho me na me de Android ka ho metumi abie old version de akere Mami be old version chilo. Mami mamu hunu se ni America no. Ni America no. They are just trying to create something in a way say yakofa bibi wo internet no so. Na yababe explore ne sa nneoma no. We don't have time for that. We are developers. We build innovations. What you say? Okay, so that's it. Any to me be previous ones at the actual. I have previous ones here. Previous ones I want me see. Show share directory ne woman no. Share directory ne woman pacho. Share directory ne woman. Say GitHub repository ubehu. I want me see me users. From me users no. I want me username. Inside my username no. Ya wa directory be a friend no source. Sa source ne ye baby a who create Visual Studio project a ekokogu enye repository a we cloning enti me bie we mu a source na bo se me wo repos wa ha which is Visual Studio project no baby egu no ene sa repos no enti me bie repos ni mu a on se me wo DDoS sandbox wa ha me ana me create on se ene na wa han Divarat on se wa ha ena encrypt punisher we mu nyina ye tools a me build it for my labs. A tools I may build it for my labs. Inti ano so me build it we are normal ba be catch them say enyamia enyamedia me kofan we internet no so. Why? No cra de me ha me cra. Inti we source code na me diama me clients me diama me other colleagues are working on this kind of project no. And we very old ones GitHub file be anyhow. Once .git be anyhow. Once .git be anyhow. Enti se me call inside the bin now. You see say wa me bie we and also ye different one which is eno ni nie on say no MBA on mame mani mbie na me choma de MBA mame mani mbie ebe I think say a delay mon ha on say only Windows and Android. So that is when I'm requesting say me fa Linux no enka ho and I'm the Linux ne ka ho. So enye your friend Satam kana settings in him. You see, na settings in him. But my current version I'm no it was settings. settings the crowd to me configure one kasankasa with JDK 100 SDK with Gradles ni bibia. It is all kase a will be repository a monsi ni who a ahoya a jealousy. Me ma bin a ba programming a new tipen no wafen me. And no dear mammy found what me ma bin. Tinio mammy to me building on way and the ya tino kase AI nam dear. Aha ti I was for some church them bibia the dean. In Timbacha mokotini rumors na won't forget no. Why? I'm trying more. All right. So let's come to today's edition. Me pacho me pe obia me pese oye ene mame hwese menya asemesi na me mane mehwe mame. Ene me pe your friend is a moderator. Obi obedi nkwasi asem bia blocking no. Obi ntua me kase me metena ha me trade. And the cyber security under Kali Linux ya me ba betri. And you be na abo me pa se me mra me. Obi entua me kai. Me time me devoting. I have jobs to do, but I have devoted my time to teach you guys. Into obi bejimi ami po obi to me a blocking. I am giving you the mandate. I'm giving you the authority. Mayor a moderator. You will block the person straight. Obi din kwa asema blocking. Many obi any explanation bia. So offer say me two futuro Eddie Gunkofo any akoso live na won so kire omo papa. I don't have time for anybody. Me pacho obi akọ IPMC wawie. Obi akọ NIT wawie. Okura certificate a woni ni mienu Eddie ko gina company bi ani so aye be fa na jaw. Nanso wonim say ye won nioma bi won me basic nioma bi a sa nipa no okwa wacha ye 3 months ye be yinadi. You see, omuku school no kwaje certificate ni betu fie, and they don't know how to use the certificate to work. Mamenka same way. There is a huge differences between certification and a profession. They are not the same thing. Certification is different from profession. Profession grows to become a career. Profession grows to become a career. Certification is something you are forcefully forced to learn, which of course it can't benefit you in any ways, but you are forced to learn. After doing the chew and poor, then they give you certification telling you that, and are telling others, say, this person has been able to complete this flutter book. And what you mean ready be gunitrim. The question be about we no to me edena no account the amount. But the practical aspects, they never did. And ultimately, nkofo bebre aba me na ase, ama many bebre edi nkomo. Ama do majority of them. Omukoye cyber security was so-called institutions, no. But they almost nim se ne ye install Kali Linux ewe your computer nimpo so. Enunti ene me ne wo ba besua de me be chow se ne wankasa be set wo home lab. Enye no nko a. Me say be chow se ne wo besi fa practice wo hands with some basic commands bi ne ade. Me be chow. Uwi a mesa kire okwan a befa so abekọ dark web ne so. Me dey man for free. Me pa chow. Sankofo na omo attack me no. Nioma we na omo mpese mo be hu. They always want to use these to overlap you guys. Omo ba no mo ho aye hu. No ma set your wallpaper no aye no hacker style bi na chese as wo hu na ne ho aye hu. Hey boss, I want to learn. Alon. They don't want you to learn. Enti mpacho ne na me ba be kire we me de kire wo. Me de be kire wo. Me ma wa enjoy. Enti feel free to ask me any question you want to ask. I am doing this from the absolute scratch. Me pacho me ho ye we hia obetumi awoso no ahwe. Na watie. So we na be kan semfo a ukukrumoti no is there for you. Scroll up. And yes sir, obedi block. Me that's it. Now, the very first thing we have to talk about or we have to think about is hacking na ye kana ebi mu claim say omo no mo ye hackers no. What is hacking? Say opese wote cyber security asia. Ya woni bi a you have to think about. Now, I want to let you know the guides on how these things can be able to be achieved. So, yɛka sɛ obi a hacker. Hacker yɛ obi a gaining access to a device, a network, accessories, or something without authorization. Saa nipa no ɛne yɛfrɛ no sɛ ɔyɛ hacker. Enti, tie ne yie. Me say hacker yɛ obi a gaining access to a device, network, systems, anaa adeɛ bi ɛwɔ mmerɛ a yɛmmaa ne kwan. Saa nipa no is a hacker. Na ma menkyerɛ mu, hacking no, yɛwɔ mu different types. Woba mu a yɛwɔ mu, ɛno na yɛfrɛ no teams no. Yɛwɔ red team, yɛwɔ blue team, yɛwɔ white team. Yɛuse colors na ɛde indicate no. Yeah. Nti yɛwɔ wɔn a wɔyɛ ethical hackers wɔ hɔ. Tie ne yie. Yɛwɔ wɔn a wɔyɛ ethical hackers wɔ hɔ. Saa hackers no, wɔn penetrate ewura systems mu just to test how our system n'ahoɔden ɛteɛ. Now, yɛsan wɔ hackers wɔ hɔnom a wɔn nso no, wɔn nteste system no. Ba woba wɔn nkyɛn a, na wabɛka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ, mepɛ sɛ mimi system wei, wo test ma mehwɛ adeɛ. Enti, mema wo access to yɛn VPS, mema wo access to yɛadeɛ wei, mema wo access to yɛadeɛ wei. Enti, yɛn na yɛama wo kwan, yɛama wo letter, wasign. Enti, damage bi a wobɛyɛ wɔ yɛ system no mu biara no, it becomes an experience for us to fix it. Saa nkurɔfoɔ na yɛfrɛ wɔn grey hat hackers. Wɔn no yɛ nkurɔfoɔ a they are authorized to do something. They are authorized to do no. Wɔn na yɛfrɛ wɔn white hat hackers. Fakyɛ me, ɛyɛ ano fam. Fakyɛ me. Grey hat hackers penetrate into your system without your notice. But what they do is, if they realize that there is a loophole within your system, they come back to you, then they tell you what your issue is, then you fix it. Only grey hat hackers. By white hat hackers, those people are the people whom companies goes to them. Normal catcher and say, hey, I want you to attack my system for me. I'm giving you all the mandatory processes. My site ni, my platform ni, I want you to attack it. Try. So when you have any issue, let us know. Your team then working on it. And no, when you access, your man authority, when you authorization, but there are some certain places obey wura on permission from them. So they start hacking. Na your black hat hackers. Black hat hackers no, any sanko for na ɛyɛ a na ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo wura mo bank mu na ɔmo yi mo sika free mo bank mu no. Ɛno no yɛkye. Ɛno no woka saa nkurɔfoɔ no ho a woyɛ krɔmfoɔ. Ɛno no woka saa nkurɔfoɔ no ho a wɔn woyɛ widini. Woka saa nkurɔfoɔ no ho a woyɛ mambɔfoɔ. Woka saa nkurɔfoɔ no ho a abankyew a wobɛdam. Wɔn no yɛfrɛ wɔn black hat hackers no. And I said the black team and the red team. Wɔn no yɛfrɛ wɔn saa adeɛ no. Nti mpakyɛw sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo dive into cyber security a, you have to understand these sections to get to know where you are heading. Just as I always say, you can choose to believe it or not. Cybersecurity is the starter front of becoming either any of those hacking your friends and fields. No? With cybersecurity, you need Python as your startup. With cybersecurity, you need Python as your startup. The NTS said Python itself was mainly built on top of Python. The India makers say most of the tools, about 99% of the tools, are Kali Linux mono, the Python and a Troy. And you know, say what per se utumi working within Kali Linux, ne utumi echo in terms of cyber security, Python will be very good for you. Me pacho omo feel say me too mfuturo agumani no mum bie mani say na me nsa anwea mum mfangu so because omo mpese mo bete. Now you see yen hwa de bi wa se obi ye hacker ehia se obesua Python ansa na waba be ye hacker. It is never true. It is never ever true. Se obi ye hacker ɛnhia sɛ ɔbɛba bɛyɛ expert in programming, because just as I said, hacker biara no wɔ ne developer trust no. Hacker biara wɔ ne developer trust no. Enti no sɛ hacker bi pɛ sɛ ɔhack into system bi a, ɔhwɛ tools a ɛbɛtumi aboa no. Ebi wɔ koraa tools no ne boɔden na wapɛ ne developer obɛtumi abuild ama no. Hackers don't build tools themselves. Ɛyɛ a metaa ka sɛ hacker bi ba na otumi build tools himself, that person is beyond hacking. That person is thinking like a smaller god, because saa nipa no we invent it or building new innovations. What you say? Enti sanity. You have to choose which one you have to go into. Now let's talk about cybersecurity as a whole. So cybersecurity itself, acquire ne want to say embodiment bi is there for protection, is there for awareness, is there for prevention and those kind of stuff. But cybersecurity itself isn't mainly focusing on attack. But you tie say she trim say wo pese usua hacking a cybersecurity na wo kofa no wo fa just wo upgrade, because cybersecurity institution be any one more metro say na see hack a computer. It is never done anywhere. Cybersecurity institution be any one more metro say na see hack into network systems. It's never done in anywhere. Cybersecurity institution be any one more metro say na see hack a Wi-Fi, computer, phones, tablets, iPads. Cybersecurity institution be any ho, and I say institution be any one more cybersecurity or much less adian. But your institutions be one more, they focus on only ethical hacking. Hack the box, one of it. So what sign it up? I will hack the box. Hack the box, Emma vulnerable environment. Make a vulnerable environment. When your system say you're vulnerable, say a website no more person will hack here. Or more website you're vulnerable. As our website no be to me hack ya mana ye, but what hack ye nko baby. So person will see DDoS attacker. DDoS attack or more website the system ni like their own sandbox. As a DDoS attack no be to me they attack it. Yes, our website no. But it stays within your sandbox. So you are not just experiencing simulations, but you are trying to understand to be well equipped in how these hacking logics, hacking strategies happens. But what you say? Into one moment we will be for no. Kusua bibi 1 2 be or hack the box ni try hack me. Na omoni me ba be 1 2 1 2. Munya life mom. We are not here for them. Yes, you are there. What you say? Enti saa nneɛma no ɛna indicate ɛma yɛhunu sɛ woyɛ hacker na. Enti ɛnɛ dwumadie me ba bɛkyerɛ wo sɛ woyɛ hacker o, sɛ wopɛ sɛ wowura mu into cyber security o. Yɛwɔ the foundations you have to know. The first ever one is to get a lab, a home lab. And I say a cyber lab. See, I can cyber lab no bebree na mana complex. Bebree na mana complicated. Me patcho so person who focusing mainly on cyber security a konekope switch ebeto. Sa switch na network switch. Ebi obetumi akonya Cisco switch. Na afi wape router etumi ewo multiple access points. A obetumi dey create external Wi-Fi connection. A wa obetumi attacking no. And also betumi split connections. A obetumi dey aye on yoma. Woni mo wa wo so no. Unko school da, unko cyber security school bi ada. Enti ehun hia se meka brofo kese e dia convince o. Ehun hia se meka brofo kese ama wo wonte ase so na meka. Enti me chiremu in the absolute ground level na wate ase. So wo koton network device na anase router na busom say wo per router and one kasa san to me generate Wi-Fi connection. And only boa ma to me assign IP address for the ma different Wi-Fi. Now one kasa wa try so be to me a hack sa Wi-Fi na. The reason why it is an say to me nkonkofa ubi network. Ono ne de ye na dwuma enkonkoye wo hacking ye beche wo. mpacho muntie ni ye yebechew eninti na twin bass na me catch them say with all due respect so betumi ama me ni any desk a echese wa committee I can do whatever I want to do but so on far any desk na ma me a whatever I do goes against the law of your friend is saying the law of the law of Sanioma Wemo, which me ako jail. It doesn't matter so no verbally or dinner no can say hack me. But kwanya befa so a bit me the no no. Waso be she. Mopa recently monko check how GTA 6 was leaked. So we check how it was leaked that. Ubu so almost send I think say manager no almost sending a phishing email. Omi aso no mu gain access to some of their servers. And omu to me extract. Ade nti na omo te ho na omo ntumi ammo awrem. No mu use bibi a friend phishing method. Nobody can gain access to your computer without some certain permissions granted by you. Enti no sir, meka se me hack you bi kra na se nipa na ntumi amma me access to something I need. There is no way I can do that. Enti mumi yemfa ho nto. Now yenhwe ekwan ben so na obetumi afa obetumi asset wo home lab. Yemfa say we here ni ba te se me a. You don't know anything about cybersecurity. But what to say, yes, a free BB Kali Linux, and you are willing to learn how it is. You are willing to learn something new about Kali Linux. This video is for you. Some video way for you. One more time meaning na name the omu preachy. One more time meaning na omo ye me home videos. I try go many masing na monko mo stream na monko heso. Oma ye even a single video explaining how you can learn these things. At the end of the day, they will tell you to come to their DM. They will be selling you other people's course because they themselves, they are not designed to teach people. They are only designed to sabotage. All right, so my main child, you see, so ska now when you hear me to say me pacho, compare one laptop bia what they be installing Kali Linux also may installing it as a virtual machine. The entity I recommend this and say no ability to work a lot on what Linux operating system now per se will work it on. Now Linux distros no you can Linux open source. Maybe my main family call Linux near shadi. So my main be Brave. I have Brave browser. So let me just open Brave. Now yen shadi biwa. Me thumbs up say who BB newer. And you made the say membeko. I'm not going to fight. And then you made a menko. Obi crab a jijime crab me feel. Haters never comment here. I won't mind them. I just want us to learn something new. I'm not here for them today. And then my mama and sasso. And you made the ebisuya de and yentokwane ye babeko. And you made the addition ebisuya. To woman me thumbs up no. Now we'll share live no. Now we'll like it. Ubia opeso suya cyber security from scratch no. Chenebra, catch and say Ikesoft original, aka the controversial man. What I say, aka the bragger. What I say, aka the title no the man me actually come see a friend simple. Oman kase me deceive or more. See me yeden. Meba omo ma me title be mislead. Aka the misleader. What I say, catch up say misleader no waba. Or chiradi be or misleading kofunchi or mumra meti no mumeti mislead no. Why? All right. You see, se wu ska a good say ube to me enya wankasangasa wo hacking lab. E wo fie. Either say be wo computer bia washa that the operating system neguso. The reason being is say one say what should they installing wo computer biswa. It gives you full control over performance issues. Emma or computer no any operating system need to meet Jane come apart. And trust me, it will never cause any issue. It will give you a smooth your friends saying transitions. And no, one of the reasons why I may prefer say and may use me angasangasa me computer na me install it was so na me dey no main operating system rather than say ebia me use a virtual machine. Now, yɛmfa say we hiani ba te sɛ me a mete ha yi a me ahia me. Ebia woyɛ hiani ba te sɛ me, but you seriously still want to learn something new. And on the side, I'm going to show you how you can do it. The very first thing is that I was say utumi enya computer. Mbacho tie ni yepa. I was say utumi enya computer. Yeah. I was say utumi enya computer. Just try and find a computer. Computer no so say oko Obi Tech Solution a. Obi Tech Solution be ma computer ye kama pa. Oko Obi Tech a. Obi Tech be ma computer etwa pa bibia ye kama. Timo de se mo pe computer ni bia monko Obi Tech Solution. Mo search mo TikTok a. Ho be ma mo computer ye kama pa. Now, se wunya computer ni wia, at least try say wo computer no RAM from 8 gig echo. But what you say? I mean, they just try your best. Try say computer no RAM no from 8 gig echo. Now, the reason why I make us say from 8 gig echo and say we install Kali Linux wow computer no so computer no ehia memory a edebe running. At the same time, Linux operating system no would be good Windows computer no so nya memory a edebe running. And until in that case no, I was we nya at least 8 gig RAM. We nya 8 gig RAM would the 2 gig ebema virtual machine no. Yeah, what the bema Kali no. Now the 6 gig or the 2 gig bema virtual machine no. Now the 6 gig ama o main computer no. Send a beya crash no. Send a beya money overloaded o computer no freezing. Me pacho hacking lab na me chire mo no. So because of our hacking lab and one making and one bibi magic fufuro bi any ho. And mo bi amfa brofo terminology sakesi bi anada omuboa. Me see they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. Beverages they don't want people to know their flavors so that people can also bring such products. Intimen kutieti ni obi kana me hacking lab na monitors be 6 bobo the honum na or the wallpaper bi atototo so omoboa. Hacking lab no and one wo virtual machine na wo setting it up no omoboa omachigo. What you say? Womachigo. Inti me ba be kire how a besifa aye no. Inti se wunyanya computer no ewia, then we can go ahead and start working on this. Obi akọ IPMC, NIT, all these all these so-called institutions, but with him say they don't even know how to install Kali Linux. So let me show you. Okay? Ubie your browser now. Called google.com. Me computer ye cra me cra almost 60 gigabyte of RAM. Me cra almost 60 gigabyte of RAM. Me cra almost 60 gigabyte of RAM. Enti me computer we die edwane pa. Enti no wo de emfa wo de ne ntoto me die ho, but me try my possible best to explain things for you to understand. So by Google whatever search for Kali Kali Kali. What the enyafe na wodi bibia be so Kali for Windows, Kali for Ubuntu no. What the search Kali, the word Kali Kali nabo enter. Now you will see say ebeyi Kali Linux. That should probably be your very first search resource ebeba. Mpacho tieni pa. That will be your very first search resource. Ebeba. Now, this is the drill. So when you say first one, I want to say Kali Linux, penetration testing and ethical hacking, Linux, do. Sa we no miaso. It is a miaso. It will take you to this place. Ahane de obeba. Kali Linux operating system. This is how it looks like. It's so amazing. Trust me, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. Now, see a scrollibar down, we will see the tools it carries. Like a pre-built tools are Kali. What that? Into your call Kali tools are you click here, the ever call Kali tools. Now, what's your Kali tools now? Where tools are Ultimedia host information, identity information, network information through DNS, web scanning, vulnerability scanning, Oko web scanning more. A whole bunch of tools. But mind you, most of these tools, about 99% of these tools, were written by Python. Most of these tools, about 99% of them, were written by Python. And most of these tools all these tools are in Kali Linux. And the moment I'll be installing Kali Linux now, all these tools are already packed with it. You don't have to reinstall or re-download them anymore. And these are the things real hackers have been using. These are the things cybersecurity experts have been using. These are the things those people tracking you, they have been using. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing special from these things. Now, how can we download Kali Linux onto our computer? This is one of the most important questions to ask. So I'm going to show you how you can download Kali Linux onto your computer. Then you run it. First thing first, send me back to Kaliway. Yeah, let's just click on this Kali back, near Kaliway, so back. When you click on this Kali, it brings you back to this place, right? Now, from this place now, you see the download button. Exactly. Click on download button now. That will scroll you all the way down to their platforms. Now, let me elaborate on the platform so you better understand. Neomana me against for no omo mpese mu be ho no na me ka ho asem no ti me kyerɛ wo me ma wo ne oma yepe me ma wo ne oma yepe nti hwɛ sɛ wo ba ha o platform na see wo installer image ne yɛ sɛ wo computer bi na pɛ sɛ wo yɛ USB bootable so wo pɛ sɛ wo yɛ USB bootable na wo di USB bootable ni twa OS ne foforo na wo delete bibi e wo drive no so na wo de no nko agu so as wo special OS I will be using it day in and day out and no we use this image installer image way e be download the ISO file into wo di bibi to say refuse 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 so wo search refuse e wo Google a refuse a software ye de create bootable installer any software way ni ayede ye ne say ye de create bootable installer ebia wo pese wo install Windows wo pese wo install Mac OS wo pese wo install Linux edit to computer no so as your main operating system. This is the software you'll be using. And it say oko download this installer image way you need the refuse to work along with it. I was say when you refuse to work along with it. Now, second one way, your friend a virtual machine. Your friend a virtual machine. You see, imagine it's like having a computer on your computer or having a device on your computer. So it serves as a computer now one currently, you are having another computer on that same device, right? It's like, having another computer on that same device, that same given device. Ebia, uni ska wo de bekwa koto computer foforo. E de akwa koye Linux operating system no. But Kali Linux adwene wo ho. Inti, oma ya de bi e friend virtual machine. Virtual machine no ya de bi a etumi ma wotumi nya computer foforo wo computer no so. And in fact, indeed, depending on how many RAMs are over, you create as many as you want. Computers do over. Opese winya ewo computer no so. Sensitive information na me de ma no. Anwea na omo se me tu agu mani no. Deception na omo se me da mo no. Eno bi na me de ma mo me ma mo deception. Se me boy no so omo me kan kire se omo nye video mfa ye ho no omo kan kire se nya ye kan nyina ye boa. Okay, ne etoso ARM. We know run it directly based on hardware resources. You don't even need all of these. Yes, you know we pen and pese ye kasafa. And no company ade o ma recommend it. So me pese I don't want to drag you to somewhere you are not ready to go. You understand? Yɛn nyinaa yɛ newbies. We don't know hacking. We don't know cybersecurity. We are just learning. So, yɛnhwɛ na yɛbɛtumi aboa yɛ. So, in this case, yɛnkɔ virtual machine. So, when you click on this guy, now it brings you to pre-built virtual machines. Pre-built virtual machines. Pre-built. Pre-built naturally say, so what download the file now, you don't have to go through all the installation processes anymore. Once nka wo twa Windows a ɛwɔ sɛ wo create partition ni wie a fache me wo create partition ni wie a na wakɔ format so na wakɔ select drive a wobɛyɛ ansa na wo wie kora wakɔ install hwan no you can pre-build a ɛyɛ Kali Linux ne dada ɔmo install ɛna ɔmo zip no na ɔmo de ato ɔmo server so sɛ okay wo virtual machine na wo pɛ sɛ wo download the Kali Linux a yɛde saa pre-build way ama wo ɛno nti sɛ me download any of these sincerely I don't have to think about installing me bie instant me bie install it dada what am I say me bie install it dada ɛno nti hackers adamfo na nti hackers adamfo ne sɛ sɛ me download way a create computer for fraud mame sɛ computer ne get exposed ne yɛ pɛme akyeme a metumi delete saa computer na free hɔ na me leave trace bia na masan download foforɔ na masan bie enti metumi bie virtual machines anase metumi bie Linux dodo bia me pɛ sɛ me bie wadama enti now yɛho VMware wɔ ha yɛho VirtualBox wɔ ha yɛho Hyper-V wɔ ha yɛho QEMU wɔ ha what are they? You're new to cybersecurity and we just want to explore without exploding our brain. So VMware yɛ deɛn, VirtualBox yɛ deɛn, Hyper-V yɛ deɛn, QEMU yɛ deɛn. Now ma menkyerɛkyerɛ wo we mu nyinaa ayɛ ɔmo ho te sɛ institutions, right? Yɛmfa ne sɛ wokɔ Roman JHS a Roman JHS ɔmo kyerɛ maths, science, social, English, biology hwan. But adeɛ ma ɔmo danso ɛne sɛ wɔn ni ICT lab because a government school. Now yɛsan wɔ school a private school. Ɔmo nso sua maths, science, English, blah blah blah. Te sɛ sɛnea government ni sua na. But ɛdeɛ na ma wɔn nso danso. Nneɛma wɔn tumi danso ɛyɛ ICT lab. Enti yɛmfa ne sɛ yɛde toto wei ho a wɔn nyinaa yɛ adwuma baako. Wɔn nyinaa betumi download Linux ama na yɛyie. Wɔn nyinaa. Now VMware ɛyɛ operating ɛyɛ virtual machine a wobetumi use de install Linux ɛwɔ computer no so. Ɛno nti sɛ mekɔ Google sisi na sɛ meka sɛ VMware. Now VMware official website ni so obo official website ni so a ubetumi aba be download VMware no any of them like any of the versions you want ubetumi aba be download but I think that recently normal limited not to allow people to download so what another one here VirtualBox ubetumi akọ Google. Now I search for VirtualBox. 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 And also a Oracle there. To me, Oracle VirtualBox are very simple. And they will become a website. So all you have to do is click on the download button. So click on the download button now. I bet download the VirtualBox. And your two computer and also the amount. Just like that. And you don't have to do anything fancy beyond. Just like that, just as you see, it just downloaded the VirtualBox. Okay, I think I first downloaded the extension, so I have to download the actual VirtualBox for Windows. For Windows. So me save download the VirtualBox nankasa de ama me. So if say a download we are, you just have to double click and then install. Nothing fancy, nothing special. These are the basic things, and can what say even the so-called institutions no needs to be teaching us, needs to be helping us learn and understand, needs to be enlightening us on how these things works. But quite unfortunately, you would rather go to the internet and then explore yourself. Sɛ wokɔ nso na sɛ woba na wobɛkyerɛ na sɛ wokyerɛ nso a na ɔkwabnane aba na ɔde n'ano abɛsi wo ho because ɔne wo nyɛ adwen na wasɛe wo life na di ama wo. Okay, so welcome to the Oracle VirtualBox. Click on next. I accept. Next. Yes. Then you click on these ones, you click on next, and then you click on install. What it actually does is install it VirtualBox our computer. Now moving on. Whilst I installing, go back to Kali. Now for me wa VMware my machine so. And for the sake of moment, must I install it VirtualBox. Now VirtualBox no so be a say and a VirtualBox etie wadama say and a VirtualBox etie VirtualBox name yeah. So say obi ewo VirtualBox a ne oben say omia new nank was set a new virtual machine meboa. Good job. Now since Kali Linux ewo VirtualBox wa ha normal recommend ama ye, you know what we're gonna do? We are just going to click on this download button. This download, once the download viewer, just click on it. Ema oye mo show. Me use Starlink. Enti download process there. Any issue cry the mame. But so said we need enough data. And I say enough internet download speed. I bet you me download the 3 gig within 5 to 8 minutes. It's raw train maninya najo. Nako downloadi. Whilst I downloadi, me patch of our question bra. Na menken na me answer for my patch of our question bra. Yeah, let me have your questions. Patch of our question bra. Na what is the what is the website? Patch of mudi na working. For our question bra. Oh question for bra na menken ma. Why? Oh question for bra na menken ma. Question but your fabra na menkenkan ma na actually nye din. They say may download it my VirtualBox no. So I want to take in questions. Question fabra na menkenkan ma. Madaroma. Question fabra so na menkenkan ma. Unti bibi ase na opesa wo baso na me peke wo nso a request it na me peke wo. Na ne opesa wo ka no. Na waka ma bibi ya aye kama. Yes, the very first thing is for you to download the Kali Linux. Obisi kindly give us a summary of what we are learning today. So, yesua how you can start your journey as a cybersecurity student. We mo ye nneoma mutue skanke waso mo kire wo mo, but they don't teach them. Yeah, please, do you have a course about this? Yes, me will course about this. And I don't know, since I'm talking about Kali Linux, cybersecurity, and those kind of stuff, we are interested. I'm at the member of 400 pay. On my website, it goes for 600. But we are interested. I'm at the member of 400 pay. I met amount. We are interested. I'm at the member of 400 pay. Yeah. We are interested. I'm at the member of 400 pay. Yes, I have a course on that. Please, how can I clean virus from my drive? Straightforward. Be run our computer no so hold the window key plus R e be use ade we dia bro. No abo MRT ne be launch Windows official Microsoft malicious tool Microsoft malicious tool etumi ma okwan ema to scan your computer no for viruses, for threats, for malwares, So it to me, I mean, it could probably. So all you have to do is just all you have to do is just click on next, 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 and that will be all. But what I say, I'll click next, and no, I bet you, your computer, no swinging, very, BBM, na afi search the amount. But this is how you can be able to scan. Um, you can use Kali in everywhere in the world. Yes, you can do it. So we download Kali Linux and VirtualBox. Yes, that is the very important thing. That is the most important thing. What you say, and only the most important thing. And also, the idea wouldn't say majority of the youth now school, cyber security school, no money. Oh, bebre, be do many. They don't know how to do it. Bebre, eba be do many. They don't know how to do it. What I say, you know, and only the very first thing you have to do. Do you need a setup? Do you need to? Yeah, Willie, Mate. All right. Do you need to set up a firewall on your home network before all this installation? No, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Just as I said, if you want to dive into networking, you will need a network switcher. And as a network switch, wobɛtumi atɔ Cisco switch ni bi ebi a 6 port, 8 port, 12 port. Nea wahoɔden bɛduru bia, you can buy it. And on our router ka ho a, you can now start working on firewall configuration. We are interested at maybe I made the number bema. Why? And why you interested is here. Me fa number ne ma wa. A pre-recorded course wo. Into utiaka na mama access to the course. You just purchase, you just go in there, you download them, then you start learning. What is the differences between VirtualBox and Kali Terminal Box? I don't know. Ni nyinaa yɛ environment you can use to run Linux distros. They are all environments you can use to run Linux distros. I don't know if there is anything special about it, which I have never seen before. I stand to be corrected. I have not used Kali Terminal Box before, so I can't strictly tell you what exactly the differences might be. But the only thing I know is they are all meant to run Linux distros. So if it has something special to allow you, when we take like VMware, any VirtualBox is completely free. But VMware, they have the pro version where you have access to extra stuff, network porting, network breaching, those kind of stuff. What you say? What are the courses you teach? Medjuma dosun, bra. I have website development course. I have ethical hacking course. I have Python programming course. I have AI website development course. I have a lot of courses. You see, so my courses be brave. Yes. All right. I have a lot of courses. My courses be brave. Right. So akaka bi na me virtual machine no, and I say me virtual na what I say. So let's just give it some time. I think we have some few seconds to go. Now yeah. But what question Fabra? Can you get me Pegasus? No, thank you. Okay. So Yemma Kali Linux new year. Now for share how things are going to be. Pacho, so won't follow me. This is your first time. Oh, Shem, you won't follow me. So we am hit a crown up still you want to watch my content, please follow me. Why? Maybe I will me hater because I'm for a canon other platforms. So say me a threat to me subscribers. But at the same time, you still risk your time, your everything to watch me. But you follow me. Na bibi anya come. Oh, follow Yenjiska, madama. Thanks for the following. I really appreciate it. All right. So now we say a dot 7z. So meaning see bit me right click it. Near call extract all. Now with the extraction, My main keep will download to about delete it later on because it expands by itself whilst you are using it. It my main fan call download to may extract it to download to it is 15 gig in size when you are extracting. The reason why you 15 gig in size, and say a operating system, you understand? It is the whole operating system. It is the whole operating system. Please, I just joined. Can you brief me on this? Okay, so yes, yeah, how you can start your journey as a cybersecurity student. So, or pencil based on cyber security. And you ma uko schools ma yen chira no. Mi bie wani wa. Minim say wo hwe no wo phone so. Inti won to me share am practice it alongside with it. But me wi me the video ne beto YouTube. Na wakwa akwahwe. Na adeɛ baako a ɛboa paa ne sɛ wohwɛ a ɛma wo kwan ma wotumi busa questions. Ɛsan so ma wo kwan ma wotumi experience how it is done. Mepacho sɛ ɛnɛ mahyɛ mo bɔ sɛ yɛbɛkɔ black market so ho. Ana yɛnyae. Ke yɛkɔ dark web ne so kakra. Mepacho sɛ mahyɛ mo bɔ ana yɛnyae ho. Yɛnyae ho. Ana mo pɛdeɛn between sɛ mo hosti bibi wɔ dark web ne so anaasɛ mo kɔ dark web ne so deɛn na mo pɛ. Mepacho me YouTube no. Wokɔ youtube.com ampacho yɛne ɛwɔ so nyina yɛnkɔ subscribe sisi o subscribe wie a bɛka kyerɛ me sisi o subscribe wie a bɛka kyerɛ me sisi wokɔ youtube.com mepacho search for Ike Tech IKETECH Ike Tech in Tree. You see Ike Tech in Tree any very first one no. Second one also my channel but the very first one. You see the first one Ike Tech in Tree. Yes, I have a vintage batch. I had na me wia me de beba beto. I had na me wia me de beba beto. Why? I had na me wia me de beba beto. Nti monko YouTube sisi na monko subscribe. What they also subscribe wia be catch them. Me mute my voice. Is that true? Me batch me mute my voice ana. Nti monko YouTube sisi na monko subscribe. What they also subscribe wia be catch them. Muting my voice. Is that true? Oh no, I think I haven't muted the voice. Okay. Please, if you are hired as a cybersecurity personnel, what do you do? It depends on what they want you to do. It depends on what they want you to do. If you are hired as a cybersecurity, it depends on what they want you to do. They can let you take care of their network system. They can let you take care of their firewall configurations. They can let you take care of anything. It depends on what they want to hire you for. So I can't explicitly mean and can't try and say this is what you are supposed to do. But Neoma, you are supposed to know. And then you may come me. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the full. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. So now, Yenshe, I think send me export no a week. So Yenshe, yeah, a week any. To one send me we no, me export we no. I'm on my one Kali Linux folder. But because of say, may install a VirtualBox in Intino. On say it gives me these two. We na VirtualBox no, and a way VDI. And the VirtualBox is the one we want, is the one we need. Then we go into the VirtualBox. Remember, instead of saying new, we will say open, right? Because Oma build Oma install So we click on the open. It brings us here. We go to the downloads. We go to the Kali Linux. We go in there, and there you go. We have the VBox. Click on it. Click on open. That's all. It is a wow person will edit will configuration like machine no specs no mere settings so any bibi kuntan bia e momon that dam any bibi kuntan bia o Enti, you see, my memory I'm using a 2 gig. Let me just jump it to, let's say, 5 gig. My memory now for 5 gig. May allow network. And then what again? I don't use floppy disks. I just want to use the network. Mami go processor. CPU, mami use 4. Because me cry 16 cores. Ti mami use 4. Me cry 12 CPUs. Ti mami use 4 out of 12 CPUs for VMware virtual machine. OS version no Debian. Yeah. Okay, mami number of CPUs, display. I think apart from that, in the major as default. Or maybe network. Not okay. Make me use bridge adapter. So also here to bridge adapter and my requirement to me run external virtual machine, especially say if you are working with Metasploitable 2 and no, you have to run Metasploitable 2 externally, not inside your same Kali Linux. So you run it, you set it to bridge adapter. What it does is it uses your device network. Now it uses our IP address to communicate with those hosts. You know? So my extractive is around 35 gig. Yeah, so Mimia okay. Now for Mimia starter, there you go. It's going to start the virtual machine for me. I best start Kali Linux, not the mommy. This is just the way we run Kali Linux. This is how we install Kali Linux on our computer. This is how we install Kali Linux on a virtual box. So you have Kali Linux on your computer and you can be using it just like that. Mobia nadao bra. Mobia nadao. Mobia nadao. Mobia nadao. Any ebe run it dia mame kama. Any and run Kali Linux na ebi no. Kali Linux na ebi no. Nothing else. If I try, monko subscribe to my YouTube channel no, because we are in the back to any Ike Tech in Tree. Monko search CC YouTube. Monko search CC YouTube. Ike Tech in Tree. Ike Tech in Tree. We are in the back to even near me. Me was some videos a walk on my year one of them. Yeah, let me show you. Me were videos one of them. I think say baby any so we 3 versions how our phone numbers and we our phone numbers oba hanoma 3 version hacking method explained and on 46 minutes kama pa fraud scam hacking matome bo achirichirim and oba hanoma how I be to me enable sandbox, Windows sandbox. Oba hanoma any 3 version, how to download and install Kali Linux on your operating system. Me any 2 years ago. What did I say? Me 2 years ago. Ti ukọ honoma ubetumi asua more. Bra, e more being deceive. En more being deceive. Ade we institutions no se mo ka chom so mo nkyere mo a unim no mo asan atwa mo ho aka chom se mo mfa nkoye research. E more being deceive. Ti mo nkọ na mo nkosua ebeboa mo. Now, yanko back to the virtual box. This is it. Kali Linux will default login information, right? So Kali Linux be as a will run our first username Kali Kali and our password Kali Kali, just like that. Kali. What I say, all small letters. What I say, all small letters. The Kali. There you go. So you see, I have my Kali Linux virtual machine. Any saadie we obi akọ school enso wanhunu ye. Obi akọ school enso wanhunu ye. But what they say? Obi akọ school enso wanhunu ye. Obi akọ school enso wanhunu ye. Enti Kali Linux setting up a lab no. This is the most important part. This is what you need. This is what gets you started. We need idea they will shas here. But what I say? To me be Drew Hanma. Congratulations, you have a workable Kali Linux running. You can go to start. You see all the tools I was talking about. What you see? You see all the tools I was talking about. Hey, John the Ripper. All these tools for credential access. Open hacking Wi-Fi. You see, wobɛtumi ahake Wi-Fi. Wopɛ sɛ wo crack password a ɛwɔ ha. Wopɛ sɛ wo dampe credentials a ɛwɔ ha. Tools wopɛ sɛ woyɛ brute force attack a ɛwɔ ha. They have all those tools in there. What you say? So wopɛ sɛ woyɛ social engineering a. Okay, yɛmfa sɛ wopɛ sɛ woyɛ forensics. Woba ha nom a wobɛnya autopsy wɔ ha. Wobɛtumi de ayɛ forensics. Like Kali Linux is like a pre-built tools. Metasploit framework on say wow. So it has everything. Now the next thing you have to do is to learn the basics. Learn the basics. The basics are what is very important right now. Maybe from baby Amedri. Then question now pese ubusa. Question ben now pese ubusa. Question now pese ubusa no. Maybe busa comment section na say. Na mema wo friend is saying enchiremu. Most are outdated. Kali is blotted. LOL. That is why I build my tools. Anko fonti you, bro. Kadosh. That is why I build my tools. Anko fonti asiye. Adia metasploitable beye no. Me si no. Me ankasa me writing me scripts. Na me amede aye adwuma. Adia credential harvest beye no. Me si debi. Me ankasa build me de na me de aye adwuma. Eno na nkofo nti ase amada ne nkofo tamfo no. Ene me ankasa kra me tumi tena se build me scripter. Okwabna ne anya me ho adaje afa me video age me file baako di compile achirichiri mu afifi mu awurawura mu akire o mase se me kofa ne buroni bi ho me kofa ne repository bi so ena me de buy we ni bra ye bre no ye ka no kra na nkofo ntie. People always want things which are so fancy. People want things which are not real. But me there, I'm a decent guy. You'll be able to be obey to me. Now, installing Linux gives you best experience. That is probably going to be your very, 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 very first experience. Just say a better experience be you will love it. Just say when you bet one kasa. That kind of experience, no, when you bet one kasa. Now, this is where it comes in handy. Pacho ahashanen su yepa. Ye woniema bia Kali Linux untumi nkwatida. Pacho ha. Ye woniema bia Linux untumi nkwatida. First and first, so pese uhu baby a owa obe type PWD like this. PWD to see where exactly you are. Because in Linux no, we navigate through directories using this way. What you say? Using this way. Inti me say abobio. Clear HS paper bibia. Inti wo first command a obebo eye PWD. Say nye din. Obo enter na cho baby awo. Ena opese wo listing nyoma ewo sa directory we ni mu na. Obo LS say enter. So na the nyoma ewo sa current directory ni mu nyina aba. Now, I catch me say it was a Kali way mono. Your desktop file, your desktop folder, music folder, public folder, document folder, pictures folder, template folder, download folder, projects folder, videos folder. And I said directories. Now, your bakubi wo. And only ls-la. And only the a reveal all hidden files, including files with their full details. Files with their full details. Ma mention what they. me clear hwade ls mbachon say my 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 we makomako 9 me boa okay but see ls hyphen la a say every hidden file bia eyin famra na nkyere yen babia a point to now you see hwɛ yɛba soro ha and total files 168 and you should know the differences between ls to list things in within a directory. But if you use hyphen or dash la, that means you want to list every single file, every single item and what that directory, including full information about it. Shenanso. Now, what other command and was a your command be a friend cd. CD say you want to enter into a directory, right? You want to go into a directory. Mamenye one example on show. See, I win him ls. Are there ls listed directories? Now, ls naturally say your desktop, your music, your public, your documents, your pictures, your templates, your downloads, your projects, your videos. So, catch me, folder ben I'll see you realm. Mami who comment section I say. Folder ben and I'll see you realm. Ebi a yembie folder na ɛwɔ hɔ ne mu baako. Folder ben na I'll see you beam. Folder ben, bo folder ni din. Na yɛnkɔ wase. Folder ben na I'll see you beam. Your desktop, your music, your public, your document, your pictures. Okay, music. It is here see you music ma yɛnhwɛ ade bi wɔ ha. CD music. Ebeba na say Emma mebo enter emfa yenkum ebe throw error e de amaye. Enti mebo enter sisi ya there you go. CD no search file or directory music. Why? You see, when it comes to Kali Linux command line, it is very sensitive, most especially how you write things. It is very, very sensitive how you write things. Enti Amber, because Ebacho afi motimenka me sound netekoi. Me sound netekoi. Okay. Right. Into the reason why I am to me man say yeka say CD. Oh, where am I? Okay. Yeka say CD music. But the music itself now, and what directory now you see you remuno. Sky, thank you for gifting me. You've been the first person to gift me. Since I came on this live, I have spent 1 hour, 18 minutes, 55 seconds. You have been the first person to gift me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support. So the reason why I am to me and say music now a capital M. A capital M. So you go to CD capital M music like this. Then we can enter into the music, right? So right now your PWD, ebe catch on say your home Kali music. Case sensitive, good. It is very, 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 very important. You have to understand this kind of command line errors, command line thing. Now, see your music ni mo a. Yes, our command B. Your friend no MKDIR. Standing for make directory. Right, make directory. So CD no, was CD dot dot ɛkyerɛ sɛ kɔ w'akyi. Tio, sɛ wobɔ CD music a ɛkyerɛ sɛ wokɔ folder nim. Now wokɔduru folder nim na wopɛ sɛ wopie abɔnten a ɛyɛ CD dot dot sei na wabɔ enter ɛde wobɛkɔ w'akyi. Ti now mebɔ PWD a PWD ɔnsa asan de me aba back. It is here mebɔ LS biom a wobɛhu sɛ masan kɔ back a mewɔ these directories. So yɛnkɔ desktop CD desktop. Now yɛbɔ PWD a yɛwɔ desktop nim. The same thing yɛbɔ LS a yɛbɛtumi ahu sɛ desktop biribiara ni hɔ. Now na mekasa fa command bi a yɛfrɛ no MKDIR, which stands for make directories. So now make directories no yɛpɛ sɛ yɛ create folder a yɛfrɛ no hackers ɛde to desktop a this is how we do it. MKDIR yɛmfrɛ no hackers. The moment a mɛbɔ enter no hwɛ ɔnsɛ create hackers folder wɔ ha ma me. This is how we create a folder. Now mebɔ ls a wobɛhu sɛ mewɔ hackers folder no wɔ hɔ. The same thing na mɛtumi aka sɛ cd hackers, then ne mawura hackers nim. Ti mebɔ ls a okay ma mebɔ pwd na mehwɛ baabi a mewɔ. So nti mewɔ hackers directory nim. Sɛ mebɔ cd dot dot a ɛde me bɛkɔ m'akyi to desktop. Now sɛ mebɔ ls a ɛkyerɛ me folder na ɛwɔ hɔ no. What if sɛ mepɛ sɛ me delete folder na? How can I do it? No, may use RMDIR, remove directory. Now my friend or hackers, then may delete it. So you see, this is how I delete folder. Free your friend is saying Kali operating system using the terminal. So my message bio, my main creative folder MKDIR hackers. Now we have a hackers folder. So now you be deleting. If you say RMDIR hackers just to remove it. Now you bought LSA BBN hobium. Me pacho Matias. Pacho Matias. Give me a sec. Hold on. Yeah, Willie. Aha, yeah. Boko. Aha. Mamunye, don't continue the conversation anymore. Mamunye. Men to us. Men no cry de me omo ba mean to me mom. Mamunye. Why? Yeah, we don't have to waste our breath on those things because at the end of the day, it's gonna create an issue. Because those people are using RTMP service and normally generate live streaming RTMP keys at the mouth. Into will be a TV station to establish your own TV app. Now so kwakoto obi app or no be RTMP. Nkofo bebre da so a. Me kona me kohwe TV na me jawo de na kwakohwe Adom TV because wo de na nye kese ensen Adom TV. Into de ja no. Ono okono unya viewers a obeba se yensan nye ono ane custom RTMP version man. Don't worry. And almost no on kai say app no be kwa download no. App or download other TV stations and so also. So just leave him. Or you ready or beba. Say Kobe bini utuno for untie. For where your friends say $160 bra minto VPS server and running RTMP Emma one kasa self-hosted streaming ompe for a whole year no wompe that will be platform so obey you $50 a month. Jano nonko. No, we won't entertain those things again. Charlie, forgetting on uncle. Me cry me wa life CCA. Do that. Yeah. All right. Yo. All right, Mate. Right. Okay. I was here for yen to us. Ain't sanity. Okay. Ain't when we a basic commands are a was a to me. Okay, so my main creative directory mkdir hackers ls cd hackers. CIO hackers name. Here another command. Remember, okay, my main delete hackers no. So rmdir hackers. My main sound fan one view. Oh, my main have baby yeah. My main call back. So remove directory hackers. Oh yeah. Right. Me create text file, my main delete no. What do you mean? Explain it. Yes, I will another command. I am only the creative file. Right. So I say creative file obey use the touch word. Touch and it just a file bang and I say create. So everyone say me create password. So password.txt. Now me bought ls I want say me what password.txt. You another command. So say preview ube use cat password.txt. What it does is say a listing your man a what sao password name. What you say? It goes on and on and on and on. A lot of commands. A lot of commands. What you say? Now, let's talk about permissions. When we basics, right? Let's talk about permissions. When you say Linux and so permissions are able to me running now. You see, who am I? A catch-all with username. Opeso who username or Kali nima. Obo who am I? A catch-all who you are. Inti username ne Kali. Ye will be a friend of if config. Obo if configure a trail IP address. Yan fan say opeso who IP address of your device and opeso who IP address of your device who IP address of your device and on obo a friend say if config. What I say now I show the network and information. When we a basic commands I just downloaded it from Oracle website. Me download it from Oracle website. I just downloaded it from Oracle website. Yeah, it's just from Oracle website. Okay, so adeɛ baako a mepɛ sɛ yɛka ho asɛm ɛyɛ sudo. sudo. Now, sudo is a privilege permission level, right? See, I am saying mepɛ sɛ me install Geta. I just am running apt apt get install. BB say, and I say, I mean, I want to try and do something. What I say, apt update. Sorry, apt update. So it's not getting access. It's denied by a permission. You see, permission denied. So now, what is this permission denied thing? You see, Linux is very sensitive to a point. Say you can't just run any command you want. Yeah. Insurance. My switch it to a solar na faso Ah, great. Okay. Observe one bam chome ba. We kran chane ye di sinti no. Ma so why? Okay. Enti sudo no ɛyɛ permission access level. Enti sɛ meka sɛ sudo apt update. Wobɛhu sɛ ɛbɛrane ɛbɛbusa me for me Kali password. Minya abɔ Kali a, sɛ minya abɔ Kali a, wobɛhu sɛ ɛbɛma me kwan na afei ɛrane. Oh, na mbɔ password ni yɛ. Okay. Sudo no na ɛmaa me kwan ɛma me tumi ɛrane this script. So what I say? Sudo no na ɛmaa me kwan ɛma me de rane saa script way. How to hook using set toolkit. We are starting from scratch, so we are actually not going to do everything. We are actually starting from scratch. Yeah, we want to start from scratch. And the ones that may sudo one update no. To me update at the amami. The same thing as I say me install Git. Mami can say Git dash version. Me wa Git was so that. You see, me wa Git was so Git install that. What I say. And the so na me to me aka say be a Python 3 dash version. Python and so also that. So if I want to run some certain script on this, I don't even have to worry about anything. What do I say? I actually don't have to worry about anything. Enti my main shower there. You find say Linux operating system way. Me person me de me software and hacky. Where is it? My main comment repository. Hold on. You find say me person me de me software way no hacky. Yeah. Me person me de me software way no hacky. Right? Okay. Yeah. Me person me de me software way no hacky. So me call Linux. Right? Oh, aba. Me call Linux. Na ma call script creator. Yeah, na ma create script. My main friend no agent underscore Linux. Na me generate it. Okay, it's done. Maybe I know me. Oh, come on. Maybe I know me close. Now, me need any Linux agent wa ha. So me call a me script na me generate here anymore. I think say at that desktop any agent Linux. So me copy Linux agent way. Na ma ba ha, ma me minimize it. Na me paste it ewa ha. And now my main fan to hackers name. On this hackers, my main paste it wa ha. And I'll just drag and drop it, just like that. Drag and drop it. Is it gonna work? I don't think it's going to work. I don't think so. Anka aye adwuma. My keyboard. Nothing to copy. I don't know. I don't know. Like I was saying to me, mama require mommy to me copy. I've been using. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe my man had this. I mean, the two pen drive in this way. Yeah, yeah. Me check settings. No, mommy here because I don't know. Me use virtual box. Me use virtual box. Me use VMware. And they will copy ya, paste ya, neko. Is it gonna be share folder settings? Men call him Bacho guide me why? Men call him. Oh, I won't open my WhatsApp web on my virtual machine. And yeah, I won't do that. Men call him. I think a drag men who drag and drop view her. A host a bi-directional. So I should be able to work with an. Oh, share folder settings. Uh-huh. So what should I do? What should I do? Lord, what should I do? Because I use VMware. VMware there. O copy and no paste. Uh-huh. Use virtual machine. How should I do this? Should I be adding a new folder? So I think some more global folder. And I'm a I don't know. This thing is complicated. How should it be happening? Now, over to me, actually, me move. But you're trying to. I just wanted to share just a single file. Oh. Now, maybe I know. Say allow drag and drop on so yeah, you know. So I don't know why it's not working. I seriously don't know why. And I was supposed to work. Ha, semo. Tina my family USB. Mommy use USB ni uncle. Mommy use USB ni uncle. Where is the USB file to? Okay, my copy USB file no. My USB file no so in detect you. Hey, I ask them more. USB file no so in detect you. Virtual box them pepper. Got me using to me home. Charlie Munchre me. It is already there. Oh, ewo hodada, ewo hodada, ewo hodada. O check here, ewo hodada. Aye, okay, hold on. Me ba ma me san be na me. Input keyboard settings. So where is it? I don't know. I don't know. Seriously. Yeah, Radi Asemo. Oh my mimi forget to we be anchor them. Oh, me create a folder for the virtual host. Okay, maybe guide me, bro. Me, I don't use I don't use your friend say virtual box. I don't use virtual box. Guide me, drag and drop. It is bi-directional. And what should I do? Yes, I have enabled it, but I don't just me myself. Oh, I think sir, enable it. Should I restart the machine? Any bi-directional. Ni nyinaa da bi-directional. Oh, me enable clipboard transfer. Hold on. I see it. Enable clipboard transfer. Yeah. So my main copy bi na me Oh, it worked. I heard you, ma. Anamibwa. Uh-oh. Not okay. My main drag and drop no. Oh, Charlie, still not working. Oh. Okay, my man, drag and drop. Okay, folder. Ha, this is kind of strange. My man, restarting. No. Let me do a restart and see. I think maybe it's probably gonna work. My man, restarting. No. Oh, I should restart the virtual box itself instead, right? So my man has a power off. Okay, na me be in a foforo. Yeah, na me run it because I don't know why it was. Yeah, configure. Okay, all right. Yeah, it in bacho. Wow, pesa o baso no betumi amma hu no mamo abaso. Yeah, wow, pesa o baso no betumi amma hu no abaso. Yeah. All right. I'm just hoping you said be Juma because Charlie, I need Juma there. Just me forget you because okay, right. My main try be more. Hmm. Still now it's not working. Uh meba. Obi join multi guest no now on guide me. Auto mount and permanent. I don't know. I don't use virtual box. Just copy paste keke mpo na mi bre. Ebe si den na nkofo ikura nyame. Eh? Copy paste keke na mi ntumi nye. Ebe si den na nkofo ikura nyame. Asebe grade. Eh? Ya bre wi asi o. Eh. Eh. Copy paste keke kura mpo na mi ntumi nye. Eh? I don't know why it's oh this thing. I mean, a guest to host it. I mean, it's still not working. Now me boy, bro me boy. Me wa VMware Pro. That's what I've been using. But also no me wa yi was so that me wa VMware ni. Me use VMware Pro. And only I may use you as sense. To me virtual box them in penance me use virtual box. Over me on. Oh dear I've given you the chance, Sreme. And you're here, Sreme na kyerɛ me. Maybe no kwa ne deɛ Sreme na kyerɛ me. Na menya ne preko. Wantumi nso ankyerɛ me a na mahwɛ no mapɛ kwan bi so no mayɛ. Mean use virtual box. Nti wei deɛ woka wodi ka. I don't use it. Yeah, I don't use it. Mean use virtual box cry. Window plus E. Yeah, my run it. No my head then. Aha, na say virtual box ni mu na was me run window plus E na say oh, Charlie Muncha me ni yanko anyway. Mo be ya mama san so hia ko ayi o VMware because Charlie me nim ade nim this thing I don't use it. Meba me had it. Charlie, my main switch because me use cry. I don't use it for anything because me what VMware. So I just use my VMware. I go my way. I don't have time for all these long talk. Mama me use VMware ni enko baby. Why? Me where nye me lie. Mama use VMware ni enko. The mama shutting it down ni enko. Mama shutting it down ni enko. Where is just a baby. The mama enko VMware ni. Me call VMware ni. Yeah. Once na me hear Juma kra wo mu dada. Yeah, I had a job I was doing in there. Hmm. Very cool. No, bro. All right, things I say here. So let me start it. Let me resume it. Ubonze VMware me yeah ya na copy. Me yeah ya na copy. Yeah. Yemfa VMware nye ne enko. Abusian for the basic 10:30. Why? Yeah, the basic 10:30. Yeah, the basic 10:30. I have some other jobs to do, so yeah, the basic 10:30. You ever have to ask for chinenumre after church? You ever have to ask for chinenumre after church? My main switch na me sadi way. All right. Yeah. My switch. Me ana me wo ade a adwuma me ye wo mu adada. So let me just close my VS Code and then close my browser. Yeah. I had some things opened. So I think I have to close them. Okay. So now script way me drag it drop here and say hey. Na me come anywhere afi na me beye me ho chinchine na me bress so ma me double click it. Now me double click here there ben say be bie wo editor mu di ama me. Look at the name agent linux.py. So what I would do then is say maybe a terminal. Yeah, maybe a terminal. Now me increase it on. Yeah, baby I ls and yanko cd desktop ls. Okay, so we have the file here. Where is it? Any agent linux.py, right? So you better say python 3, you see, agent underscore linux.py. And what it does is semi run script way pe automatically my software on say BB anyhow. But you want say BB anyhow. Semi run script in pe then it detects it. Yanko has a detect what my software anymore. Oh yeah. I should use the play.gg first. So I was semi running me tunnel no. I was using play.gg all along. So I have to set it up first. Send it there, the tunnel will be listening. So mommy ngana foforo. Mommy what is going on? I think there is something wrong with my script pair. Enti na guy no ko nya no be kasa enran. Onya no be kasa the other day because mommy yeah, I see. I see there is a problem with my script. I have to update it. You see, it is giving me errors. Timeout errors. You see, it's giving me errors. Yeah. Yeah. So mami use this port na me fan create a new payload na me ha de mami nko settings na me use this port. Yeah, na IP address no me use this one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So mami create foforo. Mami nye ne two. Okay. Mami close no na me send be. Yeah. I think that it should be able to work this time. Yeah, I'm using the same local port, I guess so. Okay. Right. The mami nko Linux nim na me ha de. Then 222. Okay. All right. Mami said this time I be adwuma. Anya adwuma there then it's a bug. I have to fix it. Where is it? And yeah. Okay. So yen sanko bi mu ye hwe. Python 3 agent 1211.py. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. I have to go to the desktop. Okay. So my mirror. No, I think the payload has issues. It's listening on port. No. No. There is an error in the script. There is an error in the source code. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. And anything I can be no kasaya. I see why. Mehu ne nti a day guy ne running ɛwɔ ne computer no so a anyɛ adwuma no. I've seen the reason why. I've seen the reason why. Ah, my God. I've seen the reason why. It's an error, a bug. I want my software in a bug which I have to fix. A bug. I'll fix it. Okay, yeah, the best here. By the way, mami give you more access. What a person or basubiano. What a person or basubia, mami ma chance. We may fix it. I'll fix the bug before tomorrow. Yeah, I'll fix the. Oh, sky, down, no. Yanya content, nye content. Mo pa mon steady. Sɛ nyɛ obi a ɔwɔ so a ɔhwɛ me a ɔbɛkɔ akɔka kyerɛ na ka wobɛhu sɛ adeɛ kyee a na ɔno nso ayɛ video. In today's video, I'm going to guide you on how you can install Kali Linux on your computer. Mo pa mon steady no. Bohu sɛ me wie ya 2 days na ɔno nso akɔyɛ bi. Na ɔyɛ copy ni osua firi me hɔ. Nti no saa na ɛteɛ. Osua firi me hɔ. Nkwaraa no mo sua firi mpanyinfoɔ no hɔ. So ɔmo sua firi yɛn mpanyinfoɔ no hɔ. Aye. Okay, abusuafo. Now let you guys come in, then we see. Pacho, wow, person oba subi. I've given you the opportunity. Bra, so me pacho any debate, and then mama for debate. And you know, oversee a debate there. Na what school you call? I just want to get your ideas. Whatever you want to say, just let me know. Then we are good to go. Me pacho, may be a multi guest in the atom. Over to me, I'm why? Over so join here. Over to me, request it for multi guest. I have only like 15 more minutes to go. And I have only like 15 more minutes to go. The person will I'll request you as your man. Bibian soon